It's another day and another scholarship opportunity. Without further ado, this is Scholarship Center, Scholarship Hub, and how we talk about scholarship, and fellowship. Let's get started. Today we're looking at scholarship from Rochester University, or University of Rochester. Let's run through. What do we have at the University of Rochester? You can see this is Department of Chemistry, although, but we can go on through it. First of all, you want to know when is the application deadline, and as you can see, application deadline is December the 1st of December, and so that's enough time for you to take up your application, submit, do all that you need to do, and get done with it. After that, you can see applicants apply to bachelor's degree, the department with a bachelor's degree. Yes, so it is not, there is no requirement for masters for you before you can apply, so you can just go ahead and apply without a master's. Most probably there's an integrated master's in between. Your first semester, your first year is going to be the coursework of the master's, and then the subsequent year. Now look at another good advantage for you. There is no need for you to send or forward hard copies of any required document. There is no need at all. There's no need at all. Like, are you serious? So you're not going to mail anything? These are good bonuses for you, and you don't want to joke with it. That being said, let's see what they have to say about the application fee. Wow. There is no application fee. There is no application fee. There is no application fee for this. There is no application fee for this. So what are you saying in essence? Like, yes, you just go ahead and apply. Now, what is this scholarship worth? Like, we need to know exactly what is this. First of all, the full scholarship is awarded to all chemistry graduates, and they receive a living stipend of this. What? This is a huge amount of money. Like, I don't know which country you're watching from, but irrespective of the country you're watching from, $32,500. If it is at the Nigerian naira rate of 930 to $1, you know what this is worth. Like, and the graduate student fund is guaranteed for the duration of graduate career, provided the student is meeting standard of PhD work in the department. Like, all you just have to do is just to meet the standard. What's the standard? The department will spell it out. Each graduate student will serve as a teaching assistant. That's one of the standard. Students are responsible for a total 6 units of teaching duration during their PhD. So you teach at least a 6 credit load course. What does that mean? Maybe you have two credit load courses attached to you. You take 3 courses. That's all. If it's a 3 credit load courses, you take 2 courses. If it's 1 credit load course, you take 6 courses. That's all. Where you need to represent 3 hours on contact time, 1 office hour per week. Then you attend all of these. These are just the requirement for you as a graduate trainee, the teaching assistant. This is your requirement that you need to meet. Provided you meet those, you're good to go. Provided you meet them, you're good to go. This is the requirement you need to meet. This typically entails 3 semesters of teaching responsibility within the student's first 2 years in the PhD program. That you are good to go and you're done. Now, I haven't said that the criteria for the fellowship differs. There is also fellowship provision for students during the course of their study, and you can go on and read through available fellowships are these. And now, standardized tests. Note, there's another bonus here. You have international students, you have this quickly, and you can take advantage of it. Can take advantage of this. As an international student, you don't have a need for any of these. You just need to go ahead. As an international student, you just need to go ahead and take note of this. You have this TOEFL. You see, international applicants whose first language is English do not need to submit English proficiency test. What do you mean by that? Like, there's no language requirement. No language requirement at all. All you have to do is just to go ahead and put in for your application. And for adventure, you still have any of these language tests, TOEFL, IELTS, and all of that. Duolingo, that's not a problem. You can still fill it in, and you're good to go. Now you have something to take note of. You must submit a statement of purpose. A statement of purpose should address the following micro prompts. You are encouraged to. There's an optional template here, and if you click on the link, it can take you to the template. So that template serves as a guide to show you what exactly you're expected to do. Let me just open it in a tab so that you could see what the template look like. Yeah, it's a downloaded file, and we could just look through it, and it can guide you. It could guide you. And that being said, you go to your scientific goals. You must state your scientific goals, which should not be more than 500 words. It shouldn't be more than 500 words. This is it. 500 words in total. Just state that and you are good to go. And what should you elaborate in your scientific goals? You should describe why you want to pursue a PhD in chemistry, including your future research interests and career goals. Elaborate on specific personal experiences that have shaped your goals and interests. Identify at least 3 potential research supervisors from the faculty. Here you have to conduct a research within the faculty. Research within the faculty. You must conduct a research and identify. You must identify. It is your duty to identify these persons. You see it here. Identify at least 3. Why 3? You may be wondering. It's because at least if 2 must be willing to supervise you. So in case 1 is not available, at least 2 others will be. So identify any 3 who your interest aligns with. And then you go to your research presentation. You must be able to give your research project a basis and not less than 750 words, up to 750 words. Of course, describe your specific contributions to publications and all of that. So when you are done, you highlight your non-technical skills. And what are those skills? Advocacy, self-advocacy, problem-solving, creativity. This is where all of your engagements can come up. Yeah, if you're a music addict, you play music, you do music, you write songs. These major skills that you've developed over time as a leadership skills, you can highlight them here. You serve as SDG advocate and what have you. All of that can come up here. Then you go to extenuating considerations and you just read through and you describe what steps you have taken to manage the challenges to pursue chemistry training in not less than 500 words. That being said, you need to have a diversity statement. Should not be more than 500 words, and you should discuss your background, life experiences, and viewpoint that speak on how you can contribute to your intended field of study, your community, or the University of Rochester. And the motto of University of Rochester is Meliora, which means ever better. Just get that. Now you need your transcript. You look at another good thing that you must take note of. The unofficial transcript accepted during an application. So you have no cause not to apply for this generous scholarship. Another thing you can see is letters of recommendation. Like everything is just done for you. Done for you. Letter writers are encouraged to focus on information and context beyond what you've provided in your academic CV. You must take note of this in your academic transcript or curriculum vitae. So your professors who are to be your recommenders should be able to highlight things beyond your CV, not repeating things around your CV and trying to buttress your CV. No. So let them know. Tentatively, if you are stranded, you could leave a comment in the comment section or ask questions and I will be glad to answer. But just let me know. You could actually draft a template for your supervisors and send to them and tell them, sir, please, I would love you to read through and I would love you to help me endorse this as a recommendation letter. I'm applying for this and all of that. So if they are okay with what you wrote, they will endorse it, append their signatures and put it on their letterheaded paper, official letterheaded paper. But if they're not okay with what you have, they may draft something, but just let them know your emphasis, where you want them to focus on. For instance, you want them to focus on your leadership traits, Another person could focus on your research interest, your ability in research. Another person could focus on your inclusivity. Another person could focus on advocacy. Another person could focus on your professionalism in work, in case you're working with somebody who is not just in your discipline. And before you know it, you're good to go. That being said, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the apply button. Straight up, click on the online application and we're good to go. Thank you for watching today. See you next time on this channel, same time.